A new world has been created by mobile devices, where your projects don't have to wait for the right time or the perfect moment to happen. See what happens in the mobile market. In 2012, smartphone usage exceeded 1 billion for the first time worldwide, and the mobile apps market was increased by 230% since 2007, with $30 billion in revenue. The smartphone market is now bigger than PC. Smartphones sell more than PCs, and their users can exceed 4 billion by 2014. Wings was created to meet all needs of this explosive market, with remarkable innovation and mobility, providing freedom to users. That's the reason Wings is one step ahead of the market, launching the first mobile multi-level platform in the world. We are providing exclusive tools developed for you to work and have fun wherever and whenever you want. There are about 800,000 apps with more than 100 billion downloads at Google Play and Apple Store. The video game industry became one of the main entertainment ways in revenue, more than the music and movie businesses, generating above $60 billion. Wayne Store is a modern platform that gathers and distributes thousands of apps and games in one place. Wayne's personal page is the solution to build and manage fully customized pages. You can create a blog, personal page, or even business-oriented website using this tool. Select amazing themes, define colors, apply your logo, create customized pages and menus, and select some of our many widgets. It's simple, fast, and it doesn't require any technical skills. Wings also allows you to make conferences, training sessions, and online presentations through Wings Conference. You can experiment mobility and the freedom you need to make your online meetings when you are at the beach, in the park, at the gym, in the countryside, or at the mall. All you need is a mobile device with internet access and a Wings account. Internet provides an audience of over 2 billion connected people. Recruiter is another powerful tool of Wings for you to reach this public in a faster and more professional way with better results. Do not waste your time and money developing websites. Wings allows you to create your own landing page with many resources to find new customers. You can customize your landing page using your name or nickname in the URL with Wings. You can choose among many templates to create an exclusive layout. You will receive real-time alerts by email every time you get new subscribers. You can also send personalized emails on weekly or bi-weekly basis to your customers. Use banners provided by Wings to advertise your business publishing ads on other web pages. Wings also helps you to announce your page on social media using tools for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. Recruiter offers specific reports about behavior of users and access logs on your landing page to generate great insights. Wings Cloud is safe and reliable cloud storage. You don't need to save your data on CDs or USB flash drives. Our cloud solution offers mobility to keep all your important files safe, and you can access them wherever you are. It's time for you to join the digital revolution. Make it happen now. Make it happen anywhere. Wings. Give wings to your dreams.